asked y'all, the people, who I should run with for my first Dynasty series in College Football 26, and y'all made it loud and clear. What's good, y'all? Welcome to episode 1 of the Missouri State Dynasty Rebuild, Building the Bears. How long till y'all think we can win a natty? The Missouri State Bears have officially made the jump. After years of toiling in the FCS, they clawed their way into the FBS, and they handed the keys to a madman, Coach Mojo. Zero head coaching experience, a questionable past, and an ego the size of Texas. But somehow, someway, he's landed the job here at Missouri State. We got no stars, not a big budget at all, no respect. But you know what we do have? A dream, a little bit of chaos, and a roster that's about one pulled hamstring away from a student manager suiting up at safety. This is a full-blown rebuild, y'all. We're talking JUCO Flyers, walk-on Warriors, and kids who's never even seen a weight room. But it's ours to work with. Coach Mojo's taking this broken program and trying to build something real. Brick by brick, loss by loss, maybe even win by accident. Year 1, Missouri State's first season in the FBS. The goal is to survive. The dream to shock the world. Let's cook, y'all. Coach Mojo. First year in the FBS. Coach Mojo signing his 3-year contract with the Missouri State Bears. And our goal this year, win 4 games. Let's go ahead and get this started, y'all. Now, I did get the pre-order 110 points. I'm going to be honest, we're not going to use those here. I'm probably just going to use those for an online dynasty, so I'll have to keep track of that. But let's go ahead and take a look at this team, man. Our quarterback, senior quarterback, Jacob Clark, an 80 overall, bumped up to an 80. It's a 78, that ain't bad at all. Drew Viato, Cole, yep. Then we got Elijah Leonard, nobody that's really a scrambling quarterback. I prefer more of a scrambling quarterback. Let's take a look at these, 89, 85, 84, 77. Alright, well, we obviously know Jacob Clark's going to be our guy for this year. We're going to redshirt one of these kids. We're just going to go Cole because he's got the abilities. Alright, so we got running back, Shamari Lawrence. Pretty solid running back, in 81 overall for his senior. 87, 90. We got a redshirt freshman with 91 speed, 93 excel. Josh Joyner is going to be a stud. Impact depth trait as well. Let's go. Yeah, he's going to be nice come next year. Alright, King Davis, a true freshman. We're going to go ahead and redshirt him, as well as Kate Townsend. Take a look at our wide receivers. James Blackstrain, 75. We got Jamari Robinson, 74. Rennell Johnson, 71. So our receivers are older. We need wide receivers. We do have a couple redshirt freshmen down here. Not too bad. You know, honestly, I was expecting the worst team. I thought they were going to be one of the bottom guys. I mean, 65 is not the best. We'll definitely have a lot to work with. Here's our tight ends. Alright, 2 young tight ends. That's what I like to see. Let's take a look at this O-line. They're very important. I am a former O-lineman myself, so I understand how important these guys are. You know, like redshirt Noah Gardner. Oh man, we need an O-line bad. Oh my goodness. Whew. Alright, our 2 best guys are our right guards. Okay. Good to know. And then we have true freshman right tackle. I like that. 6'8". True freshman, raw strength right tackle. Hopefully he can develop into something, even though he's only a normal depth trait. Alright, let's look at our edge players now. We need some edge players. Okay. DJ Wesselak, an 80 overall. Looks like he's probably our best player defensively. And he's only a junior. And he's got star depth trait, so as a senior, he'll be nice, man. That's what we like to see. Oh my gosh, we have a 49 overall on our squad. They did Joe David Evans nasty. Our D tackles, really nothing much here. Alright, we got our Sam linebacker position here. Still really nothing. Our users aren't going to be too great this first year, that's for sure. Alright, there's our wills. Look at our corners. Honestly, not too bad. We got a senior here, and then a redshirt freshman, 6 foot redshirt freshman corner. I'll take that. And then a 6'1" sophomore corner. Definitely would take that. And then we have a true freshman here, Dylan Dixon. We're going to go ahead and redshirt him also. I know I have to keep an eye out for these deal breakers. He's a playing style guy. Oof. I know it's hard to get a ton of picks, so that might be tough. Dylan Dixon might be gone. Alright, we're going to go with the sophomore also, Floyd Williams, and Quavez and Demps also. Now look at these safeties. Okay. J.J. O'Neal for a year. Got a solid redshirt freshman behind him, though. And then 3 seniors at strong safety. Okay. And then a redshirt freshman punter. So our depth chart ain't going to be, really nothing different from what we just saw. Go ahead and just auto-reorder it. So we do have 10 coach points to spend. So we're going to go down this recruiting tree. We need O-line bad. So we're going to go ahead and go with O-line. Takes less time to fully scout. Hopefully our coordinators have some good coach abilities. Alright. And a motivator. Yeah, we'll definitely have to get some new coordinators after this season. Alright, for year 1, we're not going to change their schedule. I'm assuming this is their schedule in real life. Oh, starting at USC, at Marshall. It's not too bad, but at USC. Then verse number 20 SMU. Thankfully, it's a home game for us. We got FCS. Then we get in the conference play with Western Kentucky, a bye, Middle Tennessee State, another bye, New Mexico State, FIU, Liberty, UTEP, Kennesaw State, and La Tech. That's not bad, man. Alright, so for this dynasty, it is a full gameplay type of dynasty, playing majority of the game. I'm not the best at gameplay, but I'm definitely not the worst, that's for sure. And I also kind of want to make this a realistic type of dynasty. So I'm going to be recruiting, how Missouri State most likely going to be recruiting. They're not going to be looking, kids from California or, they might be looking at Florida, but they're going to be looking more closer to home. Missouri, St. Louis is a pretty good area for football. They'll be looking at Missouri, Kansas, some Illinois, some Arkansas, Oklahoma, dabble in some Texas, but we'll remain in that, middle of the nation area. That's what we're gonna stick with here for recruiting. So our first guy we're gonna add, LeCambrick Boyette, a 6'5" physical route runner. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we're gonna go after these guys that have interest in us immediately, from our hometown state. And I'll see you guys back when I added people to the board. Alright, we got 30 prospects added to the board. And I also forgot to mention, we're not going to be going after, 4 and 5 stars immediately. I'm going to wait to go after those until they're interested in our school. So I can't just go out and, honestly cheese the game, because it's probably still the same, where there's going to be, 4 and 5 stars that don't even have a single offer, 5 weeks into the season. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait till they're actually interested in us. So yeah, let's start looking at these quarterbacks first, man. We got Amani. These guys are all from Illinois. Alright, got a pocket passing QB. Also, we only have 450 hours to work with here this first year. And our new archetypes, we get a dual threat athlete. He's got extender, good excel. Speed isn't the best. It's not terrible. But, hopefully we can build up one of these guys. This guy has 0 medium and deep accuracy. We're going to go ahead and take him off. These two, not too bad though. We're going to go ahead and offer them. So I'm assuming there's, gems and busts like usual. Let's see the 6'5" in there. We go. LeCambrick Boyette, 6'5", 3-star gym wide receiver. Not the fastest, 87 speed, 87 excel. He's 6'5", though. Look at those route runnings, 82, 78, 77. As a true freshman with Press Pro and 50-50, we need him. He would be an immediate playmaker for us. Alright. Bill, another gym, not the fastest. But we need everything that we can get right now. Alright, we need to go take a look at O-line. We're already starting to run out of hours. We haven't even got to our defensive side. We have a ton of tackles here because we need them. And alright, that'll do it for recruiting here in the preseason. Everything is set. Let's go ahead and get into this regular season, man. Alright, there's a recruiting. Already getting locked out of some guys, unfortunately. And here's our school update. Look how many people are at risk of transferring. Oh my goodness. That is one thing this year you're going to have to deal with transfer portal a lot. Alright, you guys are going to have to let me know if you're going to want to see, a lot of recruiting. You want to see every step-by-step or everything, how it's going to work. I think I'm just going to show you guys, the points that we're putting on, everyone that have scouted, all that type of stuff. Alright, so with our limited hours, and our coordinators not really having anything for recruiting, we're not able to do too much. Do have a couple gyms, though, that have put some points on. Of course, we see Boyette, Nick Jew, Will linebacker. We see Bill. We got a couple tackles up here. Yeah, those are all the guys that we've offered so far. Got to get going on these quarterbacks. And then we still need to scout all these guys. Of course, no week 0 game. Go ahead and just hop to week 1. First game. Let's hop right into it. It's a tough one. Coach Mojo, what can you do for us here against the USC Trojans, man? We're just going to go base unis. We're going to come out with our all whites. Yeah. I like these unis, man. Simple but clean. Let's hop into it.
To Los Angeles. Lights, camera, action, emphasis on lights in the greater Hollywood area as the USC Trojans set to open another season tonight. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Oh my goodness. The presentation of this game is so much better than last year. Even the cheerleaders look better. Alright, man, let's hop into it. We get a night game. Let's get it, man. I'm a fan of this scoreboard. There's our player profile, Shamari Lawrence. Here we go. I have no idea what this playbook looks like. We're just trying out things, man. We're going to start simple. This USC crowd is rocking. Shamari Lawrence, our best player offensively. Great run. Gain of 7 to begin the game. We'll take that, man. 2nd and 3. Back to Lawrence. USC's all over it. Losing a yard. 3rd and 4. All right, Clark, let's see what you got, man. 3rd and 4. USC bringing the blitz. Wide open over the middle. It's Blackstrain. 1st down. Bears. 1st and 10. Go a little speed option. Pitch to Lawrence. Trojans all over it. 2nd and 10. Clark again under the middle. There's Robinson. Gain of 8. Not bad. I mean, our first game in the FBS is against USC. It's crazy. Now here's Lawrence. 1st down. Bears. This is a very methodical but effective first drive so far.
Absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers.
Here we go. Clark looking underneath. There's Shamari Lawrence again. Oh, what a stiff arm by Shamari Lawrence. A gain of 9. And if you guys can't tell, we want to feed our playmaker early and often. He's our best player offensively. We're going to have to use those dynamic subs, though. get him some time. Here's Shamari Lawrence again. And Shamari Lawrence reaching. Whoa. We got to be careful there, reaching that ball out like that. First down, though. How do we do the dynamic subs?
It's a really nice job. And the Bears pounded the
I see.
move the sticks now back to work.
Okay, he's back in anyways. First and 10. Clark looking. Now throwing on the run. Oh, our tight end went up and grabbed it. Oh, my goodness. First down. We are playing on Heisman, y'all. Just letting you know, we are on Heisman. First and 10 from the 16. Clark bringing receiver in motion. Stick it in the air. Going back to our tight end. Glenn, a nice catch by Clinton, a gain of 9. Uh-oh. This could be a touchdown right here. Shamari Lawrence, his left side's looking nice. 2nd and 1 from the 7. Here goes Lawrence off the left side, and we don't block anybody. Losing 3. 3rd and 4. Clark will throw the RPO. Robinson got it! Touchdown! Missouri State! First ever drive in the FBS. First ever touchdown in the FBS. Goes from Jacob Clark to Jair Robinson. Okay. Let's get it, man. What a first drive that was. Now, time to see what Jaden Maava and this Trojan offense has got.
Match up with one of the nation's best. Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball.
Okay, so the defensive
considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to
what just happened? He just ran right through 14. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Well, that was a quick response. Defensively is going to be some trouble, fellas. Like, what is this? Eli Sanders, the New Mexico transfer. Maava throwing on the run. Look, what is 14 doing? And then 3 takes such a terrible angle. Yeah, this is going to be a long season defensively, guys. Let's see how our second drive goes. Whoa, look at Jacob Clark. He's, does that mean he's hot? I don't know what that little lightning thing means. It's under pressure, though. Incomplete. Nobody really got open immediately, and we cannot hold the ball too long against teams like this. 2nd and 10. Yeah, you see that under Shamari Lawrence? What is that? Bringing a short motion here. Hand it off to Lawrence. That was a bad read by me. I should have stuck outside, followed 67. All right, whatever. 3rd and 9, though. USC brings a blitz. Throwing over the middle. Gary Clinton! What a dot by Clark. And Clinton with a nice catch, even though the commentator just said his name's Collins. 1st and 10, though. Back to Lawrence. Solid blocking from the fellas up front, and we'll take 4. 4 yards in a cloud of dust. We'll take that, man. 2nd and 6. Clark looking. Throwing it for Lawrence. Oh, could not come up with it. I was hoping, he'd be able to get by him. Wasn't the best throw, that's for sure, but all right, 3rd and 6. Bringing Jair Robinson in motion. Clark looking under pressure again. As he throws and it's intercepted. No. Oh my goodness, this ends up being a pick 6. All right, how do we come back from that? Luckily, still the first quarter. Still a lot of time left. We saw our first drive went. We're chilling. All right, goes back to the ground with Lawrence, gain of 2. I think that's going to be our best thing, though, this year. I think the run game is going to be our thing. Yeah, 9 rushes, 26 yards, not the best start. This is also USC against our offensive line. As you can see, Shamari just couldn't get going there. If I could hit that outside, the key Sean Silver, he's nice. 3rd and 13. We need something here, Clark. Under pressure immediately, but gets it off. It's Joyner. Joyner's off to the races. Joyner is gone. Let's go. Just like that, we're tied right back up. Let's not press. Let's try and figure out these controls this time. So I want a QB contain. All right, QB contain is L1 this year. And they're going to hand it off. We're there, but we can't bring him down. Can't bring him down again. Eli Sanders. He was this nice at New Mexico last year. 2nd and 9. Going to the ground again. We're all over it. A big loss of 6. 3rd and 15. If y'all don't believe me, we are on Heisman.
Got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying.
We're
Listen,
pass committing.
those guys in a cage and you
First
set
quarter
an edge
winding
really
down
early.
here.
Make that sweep that's
Mayava
everybody's blocking
looking,
that wide to go back
looking
inside.
underneath
That's a win
to
for
Lemon. We got to make this play. We do.
Knocked down just short of the
And they're going to
30
punt
at
it
the
here
29-yard
to end
line.
this first
Brings up
quarter.
4th down.
All right, start of this second quarter here. We will have the ball at the USC
So
31.
first down here as they go back to work.
All tied up at 14 against the Trojans. Jacob Clark,
Off the play fake on
great
first
start
down.
today's game.
Gets
Rolling
rid of
out, throwing in,
Can't
complete.
make the connection.
I shouldn't have rolled.
Pressure
We like this
Really
two
nice
tight
job
end
by the defense.
shotgun
Pressure.
set. We're going to go back to the ground. Shamari Lawrence. Good run of 5. We will take that every time. USC showing some pressure here. Joyner might be open again if this is man. We're looking, just got it off, incomplete. Clinton, I don't know why he ran that so deep, but 4th and 5 at the 37. We're going to punt it away. Back out comes our defense. I don't know how the shift or nothing. They go play action. There's a throw over the middle. It's caught. Oh, man, Jay Fair. We had 2 guys there. Safety, I don't know what he was doing. Oh, now they're going to speed option. Mayava fakes a pitch, keeps it himself, and picks up 4.
Nice job by this defense.
So 2nd and 6 here. The Trojans, Mayava is going to throw a screen out to Sanders. Oh, what a spin move. Oh, man, he got 2 guys with that, and Eli Sanders is killing us. 1st and goal. Mayava, play action. Looking, oh, he has the lane wide open. Touchdown, Trojans. And he's dropping it on us. All right. Back offensively now, down 21-14. We got 4:31 here in this first half, so plenty of time. All 3 timeouts. We got to keep him honest here with that ground game. Shamari Lawrence, gain of 4. Run game hasn't been the best. Like I said, we got to keep him honest. 2nd and 4. Get a play action, just get it off to Clinton. Short gain of 3, making it a 3rd and 3. Wow, I can actually make power routes. There's a throw towards the sideline, incomplete. Wow, what a play defensively there. 4th and 3 at the own 32. We're taking a chance here. We're taking a big chance here. We're going to go for it, man. We need a conversion. Clark just gets it off. Complete. Askren, 1st down. Our number 2 tight end. Holy, we got pressure up the middle immediately. Thankfully, Askren got free. Here's Lawrence. Gonna try and bounce it out to the left here. Shamari Lawrence spinning. That's a 1st down. There we go. I believe this is a man blitz. Shamari Lawrence might be a touchdown. Shamari Lawrence wide open, and he's got him. It's a wheel route again. 1st man, touchdown, and just like that, we're tied back up. This is gonna be a good one. I don't think anyone expected the Missouri State Bears in our first ever FBS game to be neck and neck with the Trojans. All right, back out comes Jaden Mayava in this Trojan offense. 3:04 remaining in this first half. You're going to begin with a draw. Says Eli Sanders, we're over it, but wow, I'm spamming X on these two, by the way, guys. I'm spamming X, and they're just breaking it like it's nothing. 2nd and 8, Mayava, quick throw, complete, gain of 7 to his tight end. Now it's the 3rd and 1. And Mayava's keeping, we're over it, a loss of 2. And they're going to punt it back to us. We have a chance to take the lead again. You know, first time since 7-0. We got 3 guys that are on fire, I guess. We're going to go Lawrence out to the left side. Oh, my goodness. They're all over it. A loss of 4. Oh, we got halfback direct here. Okay. I like this play. This was a little cheesy play from last year that we're going to use to our advantage here. Oh, we nailed our block. Total block right tackle. We could have been out of there with Lawrence. And now it's a 3rd and 12 going into the 2-minute timeout. Clark. We're going to go screen to Lawrence. Great block by 67. Lawrence will get about 9. We are 3 yards shy. 4th and 3. Clark throws wide open. Robinson, first down to the 49. All right, 1st and 10. Bringing Robinson in motion. We're going to fake the jet touch pass to him. Looking. Shamari Lawrence wide open out of the backfield. Shamari Lawrence down to the 12. And that's our right tackle. Don't ask me to say that name, though. I'm sorry, big guy. If you somehow see this, I'm sorry. 1st and 10 at the 12. Give Lawrence ball here on the ground. I should have cut it in. Clark swings it out of the backfield as Joyner. Gain of 5. And the Trojans are going to call a timeout. 3rd and 5 from the 7. They bring the blitz. Looking, I had someone open immediately. I didn't throw it though. Robinson, gain of 4. 4th and a yard. We're not settling for 3. We're going for it. We're going to try the halfback direct again. They bring, nope, they don't follow Robinson. It's perfect. Got an extra blocker. Lawrence didn't get there. Turnover on downs. Oh my goodness, we should have just took our 3. Wow. What a stop by the Trojans. What a stop. With 109 remaining, let's see what the Trojans can do. They go to their time. Oh my goodness. Gain of 7. And they're winding the clock down. They're going to take us in the halftime? Oh, they're still going to look to throw. Here's Makai Lemon. We're going to go mid-blitz. I got a late start. And that'll do it here for this first half. We're all tied up at 21. Look at those stats. We're killing them in the air. We got to stop Eli Sanders. At the start of this second half, the Trojans will have the ball. We are all tied up at 21. They're going to stick with the ground game. Eli Sanders, what a play by our nose tackle. 2nd and 8. Bringing a guy in motion. They're going to go fake touch pass. They go all straight play action. We almost got there. 3rd and 8, though. Looking. Oh, my goodness. It's cover 4. Why were we running it like men? Our corner just completely vacated that side of the field. Oh, man. All right, 1st and 10 now. Maava throws wide open. See you later. That's a touchdown. Absolutely destroyed our man coverage. See how our offense can respond. We're going to go with the ground here. Again with the ground. Shamari Lawrence losing a yard. UC showed in the blitz here. They do bring it. I should have thrown it to Robinson. Oh, we find Lawrence, though. Linebacker took a bad angle or something. But we do pick up a first down. Shamari Lawrence out of the backfield showing he's a nice receiver. Now, how about Jacob Clark? 299 yards here. 17 for 23. Just that one lone interception really wasn't his fault. As there goes Lawrence, gain of 7. You see that wear and tear starting to get to Shamari. That's why I'm not a big fan of wear and tear. Y'all let me know. Should I just take wear and tear off? Should I lower the impact? So you guys let me know. 2nd and 3. I didn't know what button our other running back was, so I threw it to the wrong one. 3rd and 3 now, though. Joyner in the backfield. Bringing Robinson in motion. Clark looking. Throwing. Incomplete. Blackstring couldn't hold on to it. We gotta go for this. 4th and 3. Looking Blackstring in motion. Clark looking. Complete. It's Blackstring able to catch it this time. I probably could have took Joyner for a big gain, but we'll take the for sure conversion. Jacob Clark, though, 323 yards passing? Against USC? I know they're not the best defense, but this is still USC versus basically an FCS school. Blackson, we tried to shuffle pass it. Oh my goodness, Bailey was wide open. He had so much room and we shuffle past it. Oh, come on, Jacob. Crowd is rocking here. Clark's going to look to throw. Complete to Johnson. Gain of 6. Making it a 3rd and 4. Clark looking. And complete to Johnson again. That's another first down. Down to the 11. And so I'm going to bring Askren in motion here. Get an extra blocker this side. Run a speed option. And it's designed perfectly. Jacob Clark pulled the whole defense in. Shamari Lawrence walks in for a touchdown. We are tied right back up. Jeremiah coming out empty here. We'll respond with our double mug mid blitz. Maeva under pressure. Down he goes. Andrew Link gets our first sack, I believe. 2nd and 18. Maeva looking. Underneath. And it's Makai Lemon. Gets a gain around 5. 3rd and 13. They're going to go 5 wide. I'm going to go mid blitz every time they go 5 wide. 3rd and 13. Can we get there in time? We can't, but they go short, and we get there. Only a gain of 5, forcing yet another punt. We got a chance to take the lead back here. Late 3rd quarter. And again with the handoff up the gut to Shamari Lawrence. A good game. 21-65, don't mind that. And he's starting to hurt. We need to put Joyner in. 2nd inches is going to be one more run for Shamari. First down. Don't take those extra hits. There we go, first down. All right. This is a first jet touch pass look here. Let's see how good this play is. Okay, Robinson getting to the edge. And Robinson. 1st and 10 from the 44. Joyner still in the backfield. We're going to go ahead and give it to him. Gain of 3. So 2nd and 7. Sticking with the ground. Josh Joyner. Well, I don't know what that was. I tried to get outside of Clinton, but it made me go in. 3rd and 4 now. Clark. They bring a blitz. We're trying to set up a screen. I tried to wait to the very last second. And complete. 54-yarder for a young kicker. I'm going to be honest, I don't have faith in our kicker. I'm not the best kicker, and I know it's probably tough in an away game. All right, 4th and 4. Can we convert again? Clark throws wide open. It's Robinson. Another 4th down conversion. We're just taking what the defense giving us too, just right underneath. 1st and 10 here. Clark, nothing open. Oh my goodness. Almost threw a pick. That was lucky. 2nd and 10 though. We're going to go back to the ground. Joyner, get to the outside. Josh Joyner will take 5. Joyner motioning out of the backfield. Throwing wide open over the middle. And it's Robinson again. And it'll be a technical 1st and goal. Looking. Robinson again. Clark gets it to him. Oh, takes a big hit. Like, what is that corner doing way out there? Clark, we're running the speed option again. They're all over Josh Joyner, though, this time. And he's going to lose a yard. They were ready for it. 3rd and 5. Can't make hot routes right now. This crowd going crazy. Clark. Absolute no acceleration. He's brought down short. What do we do here? Coach Mojo, if you know anything about him, he's aggressive. We're going for it. We don't want 3. We want 6. 4th and 1. Direct snap again. Joyner. Touchdown Bears. This time it works. Barely, but we got in nonetheless. Josh Joyner. What a drive that was. To take the lead, 4:34 remaining. And oh my goodness, they had a terrible return. They're starting at the 9-yard line. And they're going to go with the RPO. A great play call. Luckily, our corner was able to get off and make a play. Only a gain of 6. I thought that could have been a lot more. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? And luckily, it's just a handoff to Sanders. Loss of 2. 3rd and 6. That was Khalil Anderson making that play. Uh-oh. Deep shot. Mayaba's got him. 14. Oh, my gosh. Bro. That's embarrassing. Wow. He just couldn't make the tackle, man. Oh, my goodness. He got absolutely cooked by Jacoby Lane. And then he, comes back to the ball. I could have made a tackle, and it just straight up whiffed. Wow. Under 4 minutes remaining. This is our first ever game in the FBS. Against the USC Trojans, we're true clocking this. I'm going to try and make this the last possession. We're going to go Josh Joyner. Oh, no. Not a great start. A loss. A 3. Are they bringing a blitz?
He gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful.
Clinton with the worst route I think I've ever seen before. That was disgusting. And now it's a 3rd and 13. Oh, no. We need something big here. We can hot route. 3rd and 13. Clark just trying to get something, I guess. Oh, no. He cannot move at all. Why'd I even try to do that? Now we're punting it away again. Wow, that was not a good possession whatsoever. 2:35 remaining. Mayava looking underneath. Again! I'm pressing X to try and get a tackle, conservative tackle, and we can't make it. We're just slowing down. We're not doing anything to make the play.
When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Mayava throwing complete underneath. Gain of 8. That'll take us to 2-minute timeout. They might try and do what we were going to do. To make this the last possession of the game. Defense, we need a stop. They're going to look to throw. Complete. Jacoby Lane. I left that zone. Lane is killing us. 4 for 157. Oh my goodness. We can't stop the pass game at all. Eli Sanders, I got bumped, and Eli Sanders picks up another big gain down to the 17. This drive is not a good one for us at all. Sanders, we're on that. A short gain of 1. I'm assuming they're going to start chewing this clock. They're not. Okay. I was getting prepared to start using our timeouts here pretty soon. Maybe we can get a stop here. Oh, it's incomplete! We broke it up! 3rd and 9. Can we get a huge stop here? 3rd and 9.
I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down.
Mayava is going to run it. I was there, but I don't make the play. He fumbled it. He fumbled to get the ball. We don't. Oh, my goodness. We had 3 guys laying right next to the ball, and no one grabbed it. And now Khalil Anderson's hurt. Oh, my goodness. We had it right there. Oh my goodness, bro. 1st and goal now at the 3, Mayava. He's gonna look to scramble again. We're all over it this time.
The biggest advantage this offense has is the
107 remaining, Mayava. Oh my goodness. And they take the lead with a 105 remaining. Jacob Clark. Is he Mr. Clutch? 1 minute remaining. I see nothing. We just throw it away. 2nd and 10. Clark will go underneath. Blackstrain picks up 8. We're going to go no huddle here. We're going to just try and save our timeouts for now. There's a throw. Other tight end who gets a weird jump. Incomplete. All right. We're coming out empty. 4th and 2. There's a throw. Complete to Johnson. Out of bounds. First down. Woo. Come on, fellas. Let's get open. Not man. Threw it on the run. Gain of 5. We call a timeout. 2nd and 5. Clark throwing it. Joyner just over his head. Clark throws over the head of Joyner again. Oh my gosh. Yes, it was a yellow, but come on. 4th and 5. This is the game right here. Under pressure. Just got off Robinson. First down. Oh my gosh. Timeout. 16 seconds. We got to start taking shots. We're only at the 50. Clark throws complete. Blackstrain. First down. There goes the clock. Snap it, snap it, snap it, snap it. Oh, it's such a terrible throw. Incomplete. Hail Mary for the game. I'm going to throw it up to Clinton and hope for the best. There's a throw. And it's intercepted in the end zone. Oh my goodness. That hurts. What a first game ends in sadness. Oh man. We do have to realize this was our first ever FBS game, and we only lost to USC by 7. Wow. We gotta look at our stats for a heartbreaking end to that game. As Mayava absolutely tore us up. 18 for 21, 399, 4 touchdowns. We stopped that run. 7 for 16. Now Mayava had a couple scrambles. We did great against the ground game. We could not stop Jacoby Lane and Eli Sanders through the air. Jacob Clark. We threw the ball 47 times. Oh my goodness. 29 for 47. 415, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Look at the ground game. Lawrence, 22 for 66, a touchdown. Joyner had a touchdown. We didn't run the ball well at all. Receiving, though, I mean, hey. Jameer Robinson, 10 for 82, touchdown. Shamari Lawrence, 129, touchdown. Okay. Blackstrain, Clinton, Josh Joyner had a couple. Defensively, Khalil Anderson led us in tackles. Hopefully he's okay. We had a TFL also. Look at Mitchell Toney. We had some TFL. Look at how many TFLs we had. Okay. And we had 1 sack. 42-35. 1 stop. 1 throw. 1 miracle short. But if y'all thought Missouri State was just here to collect paychecks, you weren't watching close enough. USC had the stars. We had walk-ons and just a dream. And we damn near pulled it off. That's just game 1. This is Bear football, and this is just the beginning. Coach Mojo will be back, and somebody is going to catch the smoke. That'll do it for episode 1. If y'all enjoyed, please do me a favor and hit that like button, drop your predictions for when our first win's going to be, and subscribe if you believe in the Bears. Catch y'all in the next episode.